All right. Welcome to the Slice Tennis live stream presented by Betway. We are live now on YouTube at least. And I've got to turn down my audio on a few things here. But JP, how are we feeling? I'm so excited for this match.
We're feeling good. I see Dennis has the matching Gatorade, matching blue Gatorade to go with his blue Nike kind of, I don't know, accented shirt, which is a good sign. I don't know about you, Steven, but my favorite color is blue. What's your favorite color?
Tonight it's blue, I'd say. Usually it's red, and I think that's also relevant for tonight with him being Canadian, and we're hoping for a big Canadian win here tonight. Would it be fair to say, JP, that you are on the Canadian side of things for this match only?
Yes, despite everything going on out in the world, I am Team Canada. Canada will never see an American root so hard for Canada than what they're about to witness right now.
Word. And we're actually, we love Carlos on the show as well. So really what I'm excited for here is a great match. We talked to Dennis. We had him on the Slice here a couple months ago, and we were talking about how his hopes for 2025. And I think for him, he's had a great start to the year and his level has been unbelievable. And we've talked about it, JP, like, essentially this is the test, right? Like this is the best test he could have for where his level's at versus the best in the game. I think everyone knows that Carlos Alcaraz is kind of like, when he has his best game, he's probably the best on tour. And this is a fantastic opportunity for Shapovalov to go against him. And I just love even that they just did their photo at the net for those of you who are watching. And they got the same Nike kit on. It's just different colors. It's just red and blue. It looks like almost like a video game, maybe a anime battle between two premier athletes ready to throw down some amazing tennis. So I couldn't be more stoked right now.
Dude, and with Dennis, a lot of guys, I feel like when they'll see Alcaraz or Sinner in their draw, their first kind of reaction is like, this is tough. But I feel like with how Dennis is playing, how hard he's worked to get back, I feel like he's the type of guy that's been waiting. Like, man, when am I going to get to go against Alcaraz to truly see where I'm at?
Yeah. I think that's probably exactly where his head's at. He's a super competitive guy, and so is Alcaraz, and that Dennis would not be shying away from a matchup like this, right?
Hey, also crazy, I don't know if I knew this because on the ATP website, I think it says something different, but on the screen right there, it said Dennis was born in Sacramento.
That is not right.
I thought he was born in Israel, honestly.
No, he told us he was. So I think that graphic is wrong, and it wouldn't be the first time that those things are wrong.
Yeah.
That's a funny tweet, actually, though. It's like Tennis TV really trying to screw with Dennis to say that he's from Sacramento, California. That would kind of piss him off too.
Bro, Sacramento of all places too. Like what would his mom and dad be doing in Sacramento for any reason?
They're like, we were going on holiday from Israel, and just the best place we could think of was Sacramento, California.
Dude, this is a separate thing, but did you see who was the guy that Tiafoe lost to last night?
Oh yeah, what's his name? Okay, I'm gonna
like Watanaki or something.
Yes.
His little plug for Pepsi. No, Pepsi is not a sponsor of the Slice. He didn't even plug Pepsi, but did you see that graphic?
Yeah, I mean, it was like before Pepsi. That's like incredible.
Man,
I love drinking a Pepsi on court like that. I'm gonna start drinking. I don't drink pop ever, but I'm gonna start drinking a little pop on court. I think between sets. I think that's a great idea.
Are you a Pepsi or a Coke guy?
I would have to say I'm a Coke guy.
So, yeah.
To be fair,
I try to rep Pepsi because Pepsi was born in the Carolinas. For those that don't know, I was born in South Carolina.
Really?
But Coke Factory is a staple field trip destination when you're in elementary and middle school. So you get to go to the Coke Factory and you get to try all these flavors that haven't even been released yet. And of course, as a kid, and my parents didn't really have us drinking soda, you go to the Coke Factory, it's up. Like you can't beat that trip.
I mean, I can't imagine. Yeah, as a kid, that would just be peak fun level. Peak like I'm gonna like get into some Coke here. Man, this is awesome. So I guess what are your What are your from a level perspective? So they're showing their last meeting was 2023 Roland Garros.
Yeah.
Alcaraz had his way with Shapovalov at 6-1, 6-4, 6-2. That's on clay. I believe Shapovalov was not, like, confidence level was definitely not in a great spot, and I don't think physically was still either in a great spot.
Yeah.
What are you thinking coming into this match as far as the matchup goes?
I think if you're truly looking at most recent form, I feel like Denis would get the nod on how consistent he's been over Alcaraz. We all know what everybody knows about Alcaraz, but it's like if they were to play their last tournaments, if they were to play like their last match, however they play this match, Denis, I feel like, would win.
Yeah, I mean, it's some of the tennis that, like Alcaraz lost last tournament he played in Doha to Lehechka. I watched that match. He lost in 3 sets. He did win Rotterdam before, so that's an ATP 500. But who else won a tournament that week? Can you remember?
Denis
I can't remember.
Shapovalov, man.
Denis Shapovalov also won a tournament that week. So,
and it was a 500.
Exactly, both same levels. So really, 2 of the top form players coming into this tournament really is Shapovalov and Alcaraz. And I think what a lot of tennis fans, and you can let us know in the comment section, what a lot of tennis fans know is that these are 2 of the absolute highest level of offensive ability on tour. Like, it's kind of hard to pick 2, I think, guys who have more firepower, more aggressive attacking game. So I'm super excited to see how Shapovalov's game matches up right now, and just how this match can go, because if there's anyone that can kind of athletically roll with Alcaraz, I think Shapovalov's as good as anyone.
Right. And it's going to be awesome because you see the stands kind of starting to fill in as we're about to get it going. But in about 30 minutes, the stadium's going to be full, and these 2 guys that love the crowd. So it's going to be fun to see them kind of both hopefully play into it.
Yeah.
There you go. It's a little second serve for you.
Yeah. Are you okay? I think you're a little bit ahead of me already. We just had the first serve there. I'm watching on Tennis TV. JP, how are you watching? Are you also on Tennis TV?
Yes, I am. I'm also on Tennis TV. Are they sponsoring us right now?
No. Not at the moment, but we love Tennis TV.
We do love Tennis TV. For the sake of negotiations, I'm actually on Tennis Channel right now. So
open market, free market.
Open market. If you know anybody, or if Tennis Channel, if you're watching, we are interested. I am a user. We work with everybody. Everybody that wants to grow tennis, we'll work with you.
Denis Shapovalov swinging ace out wide with the lefty serve, up 30 love currently for me.
Ooh, yeah. I'll let you dictate the scoring.
Okay.
Because I'm like 1 point ahead.
Okay.
You know, I had to sprinkle a little bit of cash money on Denis on Betway.
Yeah, we'll have to bring up. Yeah, shout out to Betway, who's presenting this stream. We will pull up the odds as we go here, and I will keep you posted on how things go. Alcaraz just a few seconds ago won their first kind of extended rally with Shapovalov missing long. Key to the match today, I think, for Shapovalov is going to be playing how he played essentially in Dallas and Acapulco, playing aggressive, but within the margin. And that's, me and him talked about that on the interview, right? And that's the game he's going for, to play his game, play super aggressive, and then just be able to like come up with the shots. And so far in this game, he's done that. He's landed a couple big first serves. Also had 2 now missed forehands.
Just a little nerves.
Little nerves. That's he's, no matter who you are, you're gonna be pumped up coming into this match. So you can tell he is right now as well.
Come on.
Second serve here coming for Shapovalov. JP gets a little he's in the US, he's in the continental US, so he probably gets it quicker than I do.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to I put a tariff on Steven streaming.
Yeah, that's actually why it's slower.
Yeah.
Chapo gets to that ball. Oh, okay. Alcaraz with the pass early. Deuce on Shapovalov serve. Do you actually have a Tennis TV account, JP, or not?
Oh, no, my Tennis TV account is currently suspended. I only have the Tennis Channel one.
Word. Maybe I'll send you my credential, and then I don't know if it would be. I wonder if in the US if you're using, and I do not condone sharing credentials
Right.
typically, but we're on corporate. We have a corporate credential with Tennis TV. Actually,
It's a business account.
it's a business account. It's a sponsored account.
Sponsored business account. I honestly, if we do see Denis in Miami, first question I might have to ask him is, can I get a pair of those white shorts you were wearing against Alcaraz and Indian Wells? Because I like those.
You like his white shorts?
I really love the Nike Court logo.
Okay, and so the one that they both have on their shirt as well.
Yeah, I haven't seen Alcaraz's. Yeah, on the one on the shirt. Yeah,
Yeah,
but I just feel like I see very few shorts with it on there.
Fair enough. Yeah, word. Would you want the shorts that he's wearing tonight?
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Used is better. Game worn.
Uh-oh. All right. Well, tough start there for Shapovalov. Alcaraz says, what's up with a big down-the-line forehand winner to break to start the match. So ideal start for Alcaraz. Worst possible start for Denis Shapovalov, but it's early.
It's like the story of the Chinese farmer. You know that one?
No, tell me.
It goes like, so there's a Chinese farmer and his son. They own, they own a horse and they're radish farmers or something. And the horse runs away. And the townspeople come to the farmer. They're like, oh my gosh, this is so, or the son says to the dad, this is so bad. What are we going to do without this horse? Like, this is terrible. The farmer says, maybe. Then the horse comes back with 7 other horses, wild horses that he brings in. Everybody says, wow, oh my gosh, you guys have all these horses. This is awesome. And then the farmer says, maybe. Then the son is going out and he's taking care of the horses. One of them gets frustrated. He gets kicked by a horse. He breaks his leg. They're like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry for what happened to your son. This is terrible. Farmer says, maybe. Then, this is back in the day. Some samurais or like their army comes and they're having to grab people for war. And they say, hey, we need your son to come to war. Say, I'm sorry, he would if he was able to, but he broke his leg. He's not able to make it. And so the whole point is you never know if something is actually that bad for you until you see, the rest of the story play out. So maybe for Denis, losing that first set, getting broken, having Alcaraz go 40 love up on you, we don't know if it's bad yet.
We don't know if it's bad. That's right. I like that story. That's I think you've told that one on the podcast before.
Oh, dang, that's brutal. But at least this is a live stream. That's different.
No, it is different. And I love that story. Or I was going to say maybe you told it to me. Maybe you just told me that when I needed some encouragement when I texted you, you called me.
You know what I told you? I told you the story of the Mexican fisherman.
Yes, and I heard that on Shout Out. I think that was on Make It to Midnight. Shout Out Make It to Midnight.
It was.
I love that one, the Mexican fisherman.
You'll see. Tell me what you think of this.
Think of what?
A little nice point by the boy.
This next point coming up here. Okay. Oh yes, we do. That little chop forehand, cross-court stab volley.
Yes.
We see Rohan Bopana actually there, I believe, in the crowd watching his friend Denis Shapovalov, who just played a nice point. He got some damage from his backhand there on the Alcaraz, into the Alcaraz forehand actually, and then was able to finish the point at the net, which he's going to want to do as much as possible today. So if you're tuning in here, I see we have some viewers in the live stream with us. Welcome to the watch party. Let us know where you're watching this watch party from.
Yeah.
We've got Canadians in there. I see Kim Hickey saying Canada flag. I see Trina saying Carlitos to win in straight sets. That's my prediction. Vamos Carlitos Alcaraz.
We love it.
PII says Carlos win easy. If you want to leave a comment, we will put it on the screen. Give you your fame. Kim Hickey says Canadian. Let's go. Double Canada.
Kim is a legend.
Shapovalov has won the last 2 points. Off an Alcaraz errant forehand.
I'm gonna if stream. If you see me on my phone, it's because I'm pubbing the match right now, the stream. So
you're pubbing it. What's that mean?
I'm about to post it on my Instagram. Y'all come tune in. Come join the live stream.
Word. Love it.
Whoops. Almost shared the StreamYard link on my Instagram story. That would have been fun.
That would have been fun. We would have had people. What would your followers do? That's the main question.
They'd be like, yo, what is this? Where are the push-ups? Because I used to do push-ups on Tuesday.
Not anymore?
Man, we got busy, and I've been letting people down ever since.
That chest has just been decreasing.
Yeah, you can see it in my chest too, unfortunately.
No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I will see. I will check it. I'll give it a feel next week, this weekend in Miami. We'll see what we're working with.
We'll live stream the first feel.
Yeah, on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Money while we're down there.
Oh, Dennis. Let's see. Copy link.
Rohan Bopana is literally waving at the camera. This is crazy. Tennis TV stream.
Dude, he just looks like the nicest guy ever.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. That Denis forehand, he's amped up right now. I'd say he's spraying it a bit, and that's okay. But that comes from adrenaline. That comes from knowing who you're playing against. Maybe having to try and put a little bit of extra sauce on it, a little bit closer to the line than you probably should. So Denis is going to need to reel that in.
He's got to feel it out. Feel those margins.
Continue to go for his game.
I'm gonna shoot this link to my guy Marty from Barstool, who was doing that content out at Indian Wells. I'm gonna see if we can't get him on here and he could tell us what it was like.
That's a great idea, Marty. I'll tweet at him. I'll tweet at him below our stream here.
Come on, Denis. I'll try to log into yours so we can get on the same.
Just I don't know. Give it a see if it works on your phone. Maybe it might be the wrong password. Don't share those passwords. I only got a couple for every account in my life. That's how much I trust JP.
Come on, I can share mine with you too. I have the same one.
No, it's okay. That's too much power. I don't trust myself. When Shapovalov is landing that first serve, he is getting some good purchase on it, I will say. It's got the power. It's got the spin. It's got the slice. There we go. Saves.
Ooh.
Right now, with 15 votes on the slice on our poll and on the YouTube, we got who's going to win. Carlos is leading at 62% of the vote.
A lot of people were betting on this match when I was scrolling Betway. Like when there's popular bets, they'll throw a little number down at how many people is betting, and this was like the most popular one to bet on.
Wow, yeah, I can see why. Denis Shapovalov just gets up to a drop shot from Alcaraz, digs it, and forces Alcaraz to dump it in the net. So that's another positive point there for Denis. He was facing like double break point a few times in this game already, and he's still alive, at least on my stream. So the Canadian is digging to stay kind of in it in this first set early.
Dig, man. Oh, shout out to Coach and his fiance, Miriam. I'm about to try to get on Tennis TV for you right now, Steven. Shout out. I see the chat numbers rolling. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. If you are tuned in and not subscribed, feel free to throw us a subscribe on YouTube. That would be awesome.
And if we got a bunch of church mice in the comment section, which I respect. they're into the match. But if you want to let us know where you're watching from in the watch party, I'd love to see that. There's been nights when I've been doing live streams and I'm up. There's people in Europe, Asia, South America, all watching. It's awesome.
Yes, we appreciate it. I'm trying to get into tennis TV. I keep going back and forth on this match.
Right now, they got Denis Shapovalov on Betway. Shout out to Betway. It's presented by Betway. They got Denis Shapovalov as match winner at plus 900.
Love that.
Plus 1,000 right now. I think he does that not seem a little crazy to you?
It does. I believe pre-match, I think they might have had him at plus 600, plus 500.
Which I personally think is disrespectful, but that's just me.
Yeah, and hopefully, I mean, Denis, he doesn't see that, but if he did, he would take it personal and he would turn up respectfully.
Turn up. All right, we got some people here. We got Kim Hickey tuning in from Newfoundland. Amazing name, by the way, Kim. I'm sure that was a very popular name in high school, Kim Hickey. Or maybe that is your nickname. I don't know. Or is that your actual last name?
No, that's her name. She's a Bussin' fan as well. She came down to Nashville back in football season. So
word, respect. Not making fun of the name. It's an awesome last name. It's very memorable.
Oh yeah, she's awesome. Oh, my boy Armando's in here too. Shout out B Singh from Nebraska.
B Singh from Nebraska. Nebraska. Amanda
tennis out of Nebraska.
Oh, is that a place where she's talking about you?
What's that?
Amanda. Or sorry, Armand.
Oh, Armando.
Armand.
Oh yeah, no, I think he's saying Hove.
Yeah, he's saying Hove.
He's a Bears fan. He's from Chicago.
That's amazing. Kim says GBR.
Go Big Red for those. That's for B Sing in Nebraska. They're Nebraska, Steve. I know we were talking about earlier this morning on our little Zoom, but Jack Sock is a Nebraska fan, and then Andy Roddick is from Nebraska.
Right. Interesting.
So a little bit of tennis in Nebraska.
We love it. We love it.
Shout out Ellis Trail, Greenville, South Carolina. That's the hometown. The Trails are awesome friends.
Let's go.
I met them through Sitton. They're friends with the Furmans. So they're awesome.
The Furmans, and so Armando is in Chicago.
Yeah, he's a beast. Always bringing good vibes.
We love good vibes here. Currently not good vibes for Denis Shapovalov, who is down a double break 3-0 to Carlitos Alcaraz. What do we think, Denis? What do we think, Denis? That's a good question. But what do we think, JP? Probably not a great start for Denis, I would say.
Yeah, this is the point in the match that I always kind of wonder when you're playing against somebody like Alcaraz, you're down a double break. Obviously, I mean, in this tournament, it'll be different. You always want to fight. But like, say in a Grand Slam, 3 out of 5, at what point do you think you would just kind of throw in the set?
Yeah, I think it's tougher when you only got 3, like you said. So I think what I've heard is players always want to end. If they're going to lose, like if they're down 5-0, they know they're going to lose that set, most likely. But they would like to find their game. So if they could lose 5-1 or 6-1, so maybe they're down 5-0 and they're serving for it. It's like, well, I don't want to get broken for like a 3rd time in a row. So I'll hold 5-1. He'll hold to win 6-1, but then I start the next set serving instead of receiving.
Yeah.
So they actually sometimes they'll think about, am I going to start the next set serving or receiving? And if I hold now, lose 6-1, then I got that fresh hold in my head starting the next set. I can hold to start that set, and now I'm on top and get it turned around. So if I'm Shapovalov, you can't panic. Even if you get bageled in this first set, who cares? It's
right.
You just got to win one. You just got to win the next set, and then you're just going to win the next set after that. And you got to have self-belief. And we know Shapovalov does have a lot of self-belief, so that's going to get tested here today, though.
Yeah.
Woo!
Alcaraz just ripped that forehand.
Woo! Are you on the tennis TV stream now?
No, I was just waiting.
Okay. I was going to say that was big time. Yeah. It's got to be a little mentally demoralizing when you see these forehands, because like Alcaraz didn't even really wind up any bigger for that than he did any other stroke, and just added some strength to it and just pounded that one.
Right.
So that is big time. He is on the serve here, and then he hits an ace. So Dennis talking to his box a little bit, and that's fine. We got to talk to the box. You got to get it out of you sometimes, the frustration. But I think I'm looking for Denis Shapovalov to keep it kind of under wraps like he has for the last few weeks here, and not let it boil over, even if things aren't going his way today. Because Alcaraz he can have lulls, right? We've seen Alcaraz, he goes super high, but he can come back down to earth, and then you can get on a roll. In these shorter matches, you got opportunity. You always got opportunity to stay in them, I think.
Man, India, I know you've been to Indian Wells, right?
Yes.
Man, it just looks so nice.
It is. It's so nice, but it does get cool in the desert there in March at night. So it's not going to be that hot there, I wouldn't guess.
You think you'd go long sleeves?
Under the player would be kind of sick. I probably would, but that's just because I got skinny arms.
Oh, bro, I think I'm in the account.
We're hacking. Let me just see what the weather's like in Indian Wells right now to give you guys a up-to-date weather check. I think, and this for those of you watching, for me right now, it's break point actually for Shapovalov on the Alcaraz serve.
Let's go.
Alcaraz is currently up 3-0, but it is 30-40 with a break point here for Denis Shapovalov.
All right, yeah, I'm locked in on your
where you're wavelength at now.
Yeah,
I just needed you to slow down a little for me there, JP. You're so fast.
Let's see. Come on, Dennis. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take the first serve fault.
Yeah. So it is 21 degrees in Indian Wells, so pretty much actually perfect playing conditions, I would say.
So I believe for the Americans out there listening, I think that's around like 50, 52 degrees.
No, 52 would be cold, wouldn't it?
Oh, Dennis.
Dennis went for potentially an ill-advised drop shot there on break point, but you could see, I don't know if you could see on that second serve, JP, how high that ball kicked up.
Yep.
For Dennis, these courts, I've heard, and Djokovic said after his loss, the court is super gritty still, super slow, and there's a huge difference between center court and the outside court. So the outside courts, they seem to be faster maybe than other years, and then center courts, it's like it's a mud pit still.
Yeah, didn't Medvedev say it's even slower?
Yeah, so he got his heart broken. He thought he might have some reprieve. Kim says she's ahead of us, so we're sorry, Kim.
Yeah, Kim, do not spoil it in the chat.
Kim, we're watching you. Oh, big passing shot there by Shapovalov and a fist pump.
That's what you like to see.
Alcaraz throws the racket at the ball. Just kidding. Didn't throw it in frustration, but
Alcaraz slams racket versus Shapovalov. The slice reacts.
Alcaraz defaults from match in fourth game of the match.
Yeah.
That's a great passing shot by Shapovalov, and the more rallies he can get in cat and mouse like this, I think for Shapo, he likes those types of things. He's got great hands, great feel around the court for the amount of doubles he's played. Good return there on the second serve. Now he's coming forward and leaves it. Well advised. Another break point here for Denis Shapovalov to try and get one of the breaks back.
Dude, how tough is that when you are leaving it and you're coming up to the net? Because I swear it's just your first instinct is to hit it.
Oh yeah.
And it would take so much control.
Well, it shows how insanely tuned in these guys are, right? Like the instant the other guy hits it, they kind of know if it's going in or not. Because if you react and you go for it, it's like you can't really pull your racket away. You're there.
Here we go. Break point. Come on, Dennis.
Forehand to backhand. Backhand switch down the line from Shapovalov. Deep one from Alcaraz.
Oh, go.
Oh, no. Shapovalov was there off the drop volley, but it was a really quality one from Alcaraz. And that was a great rally showing the strength that Shapovalov has on his backhand to be able to go cross court to cross court into the Alcaraz forehand, and then you saw Denis change direction, go down the line to get to the Alcaraz backhand, but then Alcaraz is so comfortable on his backhand as well that he put it really deep. And yeah, that was a great rally. This game has been over 6 minutes here, so Shapovalov getting into the Alcaraz serve here.
Yeah, they're battling. Got to feel good on the confidence wise too. Like, all right, I can hit with them.
Yeah.
Dang. It's tough, man. It's tough. Got to capitalize. That's me. That guy with the hat just staring into the abyss. Dude, oh my gosh. I meant to text you this because I think I was watching, maybe I was just seeing some highlights, but say for Sinner, how he's suspended for basically 3 months. Oh,
yes.
Dang. Alcaraz holds. They should make him be a ball boy at the big tournaments.
So Marty, that would be funny. Like make him run around. They're like, pick up the balls. It's part of your punishment. The better you do,
right,
the quicker you can come back. Okay, Marty Mush just tweeted back at me.
Yeah, unfortunately, he texted me back. He said he's driving back from Long Island right now, but he would love to get in on it because he's all about the tennis wave right now.
All right, well, we're gonna have him on the podcast then. We should.
Yeah, he'd definitely be in
because Marty said we are best friends, but I will definitely next time. I think he's talking about Alcaraz. He's best friends with Alcaraz. Would that be right?
Yeah.
Or is he saying he's best friends with me? What?
He's a friendly dude. So. Oh, you good?
Well, Dennis is saying something to his box. I just went back 10 seconds to hear it.
Oh, my fault.
No. Dennis might be speaking Russian to Tipsarevic, who is in his box today. So Yanko Tipsarevic is in Shapovalov's box. Also his fiance Miriam. As well as what's the coach's name from IMG?
Dude, I don't exactly know how to pronounce it, but it's like on Instagram, it's AGGE.
Don't think it's called him Aggie.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. He's an awesome dude from everything I see.
Word.
And the kids love him at IMG.
So this is an important game for Shapovalov, I would say here, guys. So he's down a double break, down 4-0 to Alcaraz, but if he gets broken for a third time in a row, it's the confidence, the frustration is going to compound, or the lack of confidence, because you got to be able to hold down your serve. So he's down 15-30 here. Should be getting it to 30 all right now. But great lob from Alcaraz, and he gets it. That was a weird one, but he got it.
Would you?
10 moments though.
Would you wear a chain while you're playing?
I probably wouldn't. That's because I never wear a chain.
Right.
How about you? Do you wear a chain?
No, I don't wear a chain. I don't even. The only time I ever even wore a watch was when I was a camp counselor. So it's not really. I don't have that in my bag.
Fair enough. I would potentially wear a watch. I do like wearing watches. I got my little Patek Philippe here.
Come on. I see you.
No big deal. This is a great rally. Another great rally.
Oi. See, man, we need to learn Russian.
Shapo's starting to get a little frustrated here. I think he's saying, I need one game. let me hold one time here. Alcaraz, come on, bro. I thought we were cool. But that backhand from Alcaraz here tonight is doing some of the damage, because that backhand goes cross court into the Shapovalov forehand.
Yeah.
So whenever you can hit your forehand cross court into your opponent's backhand, usually you feel confident in that. But Alcaraz can hit it so well, you can kind of surprise Shapovalov, who's probably not used to seeing when there's a passing shot from Alcaraz.
Don't go out like this, Dennis.
Out of the top shelf, really, from Alcaraz here. Hasn't put a foot wrong and And I really don't think Denis did much wrong in that game either. In the first couple, he might have missed a few too many forehands, but Alcaraz there fist pumping to his team, playing really solid. And he's got he's got Denis up against the ropes in this first set.
Has a chance to get the bagel on him, man. The mug you just sent me, it's bagel time.
It's bagel time. I don't got one down here to show, but it is potentially bagel time because Alcaraz will be serving for it. So that's kind of like a worst case scenario there.
Right.
I would have loved to see Denis hold. But again, just one set. Doesn't matter how bad you lose it. It's just one set. But getting broken 3 times in a row does not make you feel good. I will tell you that.
Yeah. What's up with the bumblebees over there?
Can anyone in the comments explain what is up with the bumblebees?
Yeah, I need some answers on that one because maybe I'm late, but I haven't seen them yet. And they're kind of spread out.
See what I put in the comments there? There's a lot of those in the crowd, and I do not understand. They're all dancing.
Yeah, man. There's like a few people that are not a part of that main 6, and they probably got their tickets late, and they're like, gosh dang it, man. Now I'm just sitting here looking like an idiot in my solo seat, not with the bumblebees.
I'm not sure what is going on with the crowd not being full.
Yeah, because Shelton and Kaichanov are playing, but it's Alcaraz.
There might be separate ticket. I think there is separate tickets for the main court that they're on right here. And I don't know what the prices are like this year. We've seen a lot of price gouging in the sports world recently.
Right.
Don't love it. So we'll see. But I know the tournament Indian Wells isn't always the most accommodating to people that want to go there. That's all I'm saying. I'll just leave it at that.
But we'll be there, though. We'll be there next year.
We will. We definitely will, because I have some serious plans already, and in the hopes, especially for the Canadians in the crowd.
Yeah. Dude, next year could be a massive year for the Canadians, truly.
Yeah. Double fall here from Alcaraz.
Love to see that.
Full partisan. JP's going full partisan when we respect it.
Y'all know how we do this, man.
We respect it. So I am getting more and more excited for Miami as well. I will say I'm thinking about it constantly now.
I know, man. It's going to be awesome. So we might have a few things. I'm excited to meet the PTPA people, shake some hands, build a good relationship, because I think there could be some good opportunity there in the future.
Yes. We will potentially be putting out some content with different players. Well, we will be putting out content with different players in Miami. So we've already got a few interviews lined up. We've got things brewing that we can't talk about. We've got rejection already.
Good.
Actually, not really. A little bit. Potential rejection.
Just
JP
like how
we both love the trenches. We both love the adversity.
Right. So no good stories without it. Here we go.
30-all on Alcaraz's serve. Shapovalov.
30-all.
Fair has gotten into this game and got into the last return game. So it's not, I wouldn't say it's a full domination potential 6-0 set. Alcaraz could hold here 6-0, but there's been a couple games that Shapovalov probably could have, should have won.
Right.
Great return there from Alcaraz or from Shapovalov.
Oi.
Big lob. Gets it.
Alcaraz
runs it down.
This guy.
Wow, of course. It's got to make you sick.
Sickening. You know that as Denis is waiting for that ball, he's just like, this mother effer.
So Denis has already won this point once, so now he's going to have to go win it again.
Right. What a freaking rally. Ugh.
Yeah, and he's done it.
Dude.
Denis Shapovalov wins point of the match so far, I think, without doubt, JP.
That has got to feel good. And break point. Break point. This is pride, man. You can't just be out here getting bageled. You know he knows that. And
this goes back to your earlier point, JP. Sorry to cut you off. I think Shapovalov knows he's losing this set, but if he gets the break here, holds, loses 6-2, he's feeling good going into the next set.
Right. Shapovalov could use a JP pep talk. Man, well, I promise you one day I'm going to be in his box, and I can almost guarantee a championship.
How many net courts did Alcaraz get in that point? I want to know.
Man, I don't even know. I got caught looking at my other screen, and I just saw something that was ahead.
I wonder what you saw.
You'll see.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you see it?
Yeah, yeah.
You know who got away with a double bounce today?
Who?
Swiatek.
Oh, yeah. And didn't call it. I saw that. That's her popularity is just I don't know what's going on.
Alcaraz.
All I know is Alcaraz or Shapovalov is getting his teeth into this match a little bit. You wouldn't know it from the scoreboard. Don't look at the scoreboard when I tell you that. Listen to the words I'm saying. He's getting into it. The rallies are getting good, and this is getting fun.
Daniel Lidford, Alcaraz angle backhand, too good. Another backhand up the line. You are not wrong, Daniel.
The backhand, there's so many parts of Alcaraz's game where you go, that's just insane. And the backhand probably falls down the list a little bit, but it is an unbelievable shot.
Minus Pericard's serve, who has the one weapon that everybody on tour would steal if they could?
The one weapon, I'm not sure.
It's like if everybody would man, I wish I had blank. I don't know if there even is one, but
probably be like maybe the Alcaraz forehand.
Yeah, that's a question that I want to ask the players.
If you could steal one shot from another player, what would it be?
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Because then you would just hope somebody's like, none of them. I love my game.
Yeah. Carlos would probably say that, to be fair. Yeah, but you'd have to. I think every single player would say Impesci Pericard serve.
Right.
Alcaraz would be like, "What you mean? I already won 4 majors." Sorry, who's gonna help me?
Dude. Let's go. Thank you, Alcaraz.
Little gift there, Alcaraz spraying it.
Also, the viewers climbing up 73 in the chat total.
We're trying to get it to 100. Let's go.
Trying to get it to 100. Guys, we needed to get to 100 because if this match goes long, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stick around the whole time because I have an early flight to Montana tomorrow.
That's fair.
So we need the viewers.
We respect that. I might have to go solo. We're playing doubles right now. I might have to go solo in the second and third set.
Because we know.
Ooh,
okay.
We've just passed 20,300 subscribers. We are at 20,305. So shout out to you. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do that. Helps out the channel. And if you haven't checked out the Betway odds recently, like I haven't, I'm going to do that right now to see where we are at.
True.
They've got Denis still up at plus 1,100 odds to win the match.
I might have to put 5 on that.
Plus 1,400 now, actually. And they have some insight into the score that we don't. So that's interesting.
Because the way it went from 1,100 to 1,400?
Which is weird.
So they're trying to say Alcaraz won this set, or won this game probably. However, this rally might say otherwise.
That is right. Shapovalov gets the break of Alcaraz in a super athletic point, which ended at the net with Alcaraz dumping it into the net after a great get by Shapovalov. So that's going to give the Canadian some belief. He's got a fist pump, and he's on the board.
All it takes is one. You just got to see the ball go through one time.
So there we go. You can get the mojo switched in a match like this. Like, it's pretty. Alcaraz is going to have 2 more chances to serve out the set. So you're still, everyone, including Shapovalov, is pretty confident Alcaraz is probably going to win this first set, but he's feeling a lot better right now.
Great first point.
Great first point.
I think I'm going to, for the sake of the vibes, I might put I might just put maybe a little 10 piece on Chapo money line.
Wow, I love it. What would a 10 piece give you right now?
So right now I'm seeing plus 800, so $80 for me.
That's amazing. I'm seeing plus like 1,200 still. Maybe that's that Canadian currency exchange.
Right.
Shapovalov up 30 love on his serve.
Come on, Dennis. I see you. Have you made your video about Djokovic yet?
About Djokovic losing?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. It said chaos in Indian Wells, because it's not just Djokovic losing. Djokovic lost. Zverev lost, number 1 seed. Felix Auger-Aliassime lost to Brooksby. Yeah. And who else lost? Rude lost. Rublev lost. Like all these big names. So Indian Wells is always pretty chaotic because its surface change is pretty real. But
bro, Dennis is freaking cooking. 40-0 right now.
You see Alcaraz just barely try and stab that serve back. That's big time. Back to your original comment again. I think Alcaraz there is like, all right, let me serve this one out again. I'm not going to make a mistake here.
Right.
But Alcaraz, his serve is good. He's got a good serve, but it's not like he's not the biggest guy. So it
has its limitations.
Like you can get into these games, and Shapovalov has been into 3 of the service games so far from Alcaraz and broken on 1 of them. So
right.
We got 5-2 now in the set. It's clearly advantage Alcaraz, but a lot more respectable now.
And I mean, Dennis had those breakpoint opportunities too. Like, again, it's Alcaraz is dominating everything, but it's closer than the score says.
I would agree with that. Let me look quickly at their stats. Now that we have a TV timeout here.
Were you able to master?
We got more double faults for both guys than aces so far. So neither of them may be serving great. Definitely neither of them serving great, because Shapovalov is winning the first serve points won percentage. He's at 63%. Alcaraz is only at 58% first serve points won. So I think that shows how slow these courts are. The guys can get a racket on almost any ball.
For the viewers watching, maybe y'all can answer my question I asked Steven earlier. What's one part of any pro player's game that you would want in your own? Leave it in the comments. We will read them out.
I love it.
I forgot.
What would you take, JP?
Man, I just think I would probably take one of the, and this is solely just for style and look of it. I would have to take one of the one-handed backhand players' backhands, whether it be Denis or Dimitrov. Maybe for the sake of just me not jocking Denis the entire night, I'll take Dimitrov.
Denis has won the last 8 points, so I would understand if you were.
Right. Just chats can get crazy once you start glazing a little bit too much. Man, 15-15. Let's
start
go.
Make Alcaraz sweat a little bit here if Dennis gets his claws on this game.
Oh, he
just almost missed the ball on that slice. Dennis is complaining, I think, about how high the ball is bouncing off the court on these returns.
It's brutal for him.
He's like, bro, I only have one hand on the racket. Can we chill?
Yeah, what are we doing? Send me to another court. Bring me inside.
Oh, and that's a big body serve from Alcaraz there. You see that? Dennis having to be Mace Window there, deflecting these shots.
Are you a big Star Wars guy?
I mean, I was when I was a kid. Like,
yeah,
literally the craziest thing ever. Were you a big Star Wars guy? Are you a big Star Wars guy?
Yeah, I like Star Wars. Same, when I was a kid, I was more into it. I was way more into Star Wars than I was Harry Potter.
good man. I'm the same way. I swear we were raised the exact same. Like, great rally there. Alcaraz picks up the half volley there, wins the set. But to continue talking about Star Wars, I was into Star Wars more than Harry Potter, more than Star Trek. I just felt like those two were super nerdy compared to Star Wars.
Yeah, I'm with you. It was more, and the Harry Potter fans out there, I'm sorry, but and this does sound insane when I look at it from a zoomed out perspective, but the Harry Potter people were more geeky. And we can argue all day about this.
You're literally casting spells, so I don't think that's that controversial. But
yeah, like, bro, that's not even real. Like, you can't cast spells. Come on.
Yeah, like the Force is real, and you casting spells is not real.
Exactly.
All I know is what my beef with Star Wars, with the critique of it, is like the old school fans who were older than us, who were like, man, the original ones were way better. It's
right.
Like, that might be true. But I grew up with Attack of the Clone Wars or Star Wars, the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
And Padme and Anakin were like, I was so into that. Like, that scene where they're all in the arena fighting the animals. Like, that might be like cinematically the worst of Star Wars, but that was like the peak of my childhood dreams and fantasies, if you know what I mean.
Not to change off Star Wars real quick, but the most alarming stat on Denis's was he has a 29% win percentage on his second serve. That's got to go up.
He's going to want to go up on that. So yeah, I would say Shapovalov pulled it in there at the end of the set, right? He got himself to a place at the end of that set where he can go into the second set, I think, believing that he can win.
And now looks like he's gone to the bathroom.
Classic move there. Go to the bathroom, reset, ice the guy who just won 6-2 a little bit. All's fair. All's fair in love and war.
Do you think he's peeing or pooping?
Okay. I think he's peeing.
I would agree. If you're having to go poop during the match, then you need to speak with your coach. You need to speak with your camp and wonder, hey guys, this shouldn't be happening. One of you guys needs to take accountability, and we need to fix my diet.
Well, what did he tell us that his pre-match meal was? I think just chicken and rice.
Yeah, because he didn't really like his. Felix didn't like his.
Well, yeah, and that makes sense to me.
What was Felix's?
I think it was the same, or it was like, it was pasta and chicken maybe, or something like that. I think it was like both plain. It was like pretty similar.
Right. Now, like, I wonder what Alcaraz or Djokovic's would be.
Well, Djokovic is vegetarian, right?
Yeah, I think, or he's vegan. I don't even know.
Vegan, yeah. He's eating dates and stuff.
Which, by the way, bacon wrapped dates is such an elite snack.
So elite. I've made that before. That's as good as I can get with cooking. Looks like Dennis definitely did take a pee, or it was like a turbo poo. I don't know. But I'm not actually loving how many times the word poo is being used on this stream. I'm kind of like a bit of a...
you germaphobe?
Not like a little bit, yeah, for sure. Not like in general, but just with poops. I don't know why.
I'll be sure to send you a Snapchat on my next one.
You can go send it all you want. I don't have Snapchat for that exact reason.
Yeah, you never know when somebody might fire one off.
Lots of landmines out there in the world I'm not trying to step on.
Yeah.
On Snapchat.
Just imagine your phone gets hacked. People are worried about other like bad things, and you just have a bad amount of some toilet photos. Looks like we're about to start this second set. Come on, Dennis. Maybe he gave himself a pep talk in the mirror.
Yeah. He said, what are you going to do? Lose to Carlos Alcaraz? Don't be that guy who loses to Carlos Alcaraz.
91 in the chat as well. Welcome to all the new viewers. Hope you all are having an amazing day. Thank you for joining us tonight. Dennis, bro.
Dennis just dumped that into the net. That's the type of point where it is, Alcaraz is playing great defense there. But from what we've seen the last 2 weeks, 2 tournaments from Denis, I think he makes that approach comfortably if he's not playing Alcaraz, but he's just thinking a little bit more about, I don't want to leave this sitting because he's going to punish the next ball. You know what I mean? I can imagine that's what I would be thinking if it was going, if I was approaching when I didn't really want to against Alcaraz versus somebody else. But he follows it up. A good serve, 15-all.
We'll take that. Brooks, Sprawl, so many double faults, crazy.
8
Yes.
double faults between the two of them so far.
Come on. We need this one. Hoy, that was out, right?
Yeah, that was out.
Dude,
So-
growing up, I promise you, if I was playing tennis, I would be the worst at calling these balls in or out because so many things look into me. I would just be giving away points to people.
That's because you're a really nice guy. Brooks Sproul is potentially delivering some tough news. He's saying the slice bump finally wearing off, unfortunately.
It's not on us. It's the fact that they haven't come back on. Like, we can only give you, 2 months of high level tennis.
It's not eternal. Like that, again, we would have to charge a lot of money for that. Like,
Right.
It's not unending. There's a bit of a quid pro quo there. It's like I do something for you, you do something for me.
Yeah.
But as Brooks is acknowledging, it is real.
It's also, shout out to you, Brooks, for acknowledging it, because more people do need to. Alcaraz is freaking dialed on that
Beautiful
point.
tennis there. Just beautiful, flowing around, inside in, bat forehand, down the line.
What's your best shot in your toolbox?
Yeah, it's got to be a run around forehand, and then, yeah, just a really aggressive run around forehand on a sitting ball.
Just ripping it.
Yeah.
For all of Vancouver Island to see.
Potentially my first serve out wide on the deuce side slider. Denis Shapovalov there, double fault. Daniel said incoming double fault. Did you call that before it happened? Be honest.
I trust him. I think he did. 9 in 9 games.
It's a bit of a pillow fight when it comes to the serving here in this game, in this match.
Lock in.
Good.
Lock in. Nice.
Third ball there from Chapo. I like that. Just head down, keep it moving. Danielle says TSN is ahead of the tennis TV stream.
Oof.
I could share my TSN login with you, JP, but it wouldn't work in the US.
Oh, really?
It would have 2 days ago, but since those tariffs came in,
it got canceled.
No, I'm just kidding. It never worked there.
Let's go. That's how you start a set.
That's how he does it. Daniel says he got it done, and who he is talking about is Denis Shapovalov. Got it done, holding the first game of the second set. He is up 1-0 over Carlos Alcaraz, who is going for his third Indian Wells title in a row.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
How many people have ever done that?
I believe it's only Roger Federer and Novak Djokovic. Roger Federer was in 2004, 2005, and 2006.
Wow.
Djokovic was in 2014, 2015, and 2016.
Dang.
Off the top of the head.
I see you with the knowledge.
I did read that before the tournament started, and it was fairly easy to remember, I thought, because it was like 04, 05, 06, and it was 14, 15, 16.
Yeah.
Just 10 years later. Probably the two greatest to ever do it. Federer and Djokovic.
Come on, get there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, Dios mío, man.
I'm loving this. I'm loving this mental energy from Chapo. Just win or lose, just look down, keep it moving. I like that.
Yeah. Also, Daniel Ledford, where's the VPN sponsor? Come on. If you know a VPN company, tell them to get at us.
That's right. Daniel's also giving us some information that it was on Roddick's preview video. And from now on, Daniel, we need you only watching the Slices preview video because it was also on the Slices preview video.
Boom.
No, we like Andy Roddick.
Yeah, good. He had Nadal on most recently.
He did have Nadal on. He beat us to that one, so not happy about that. But he's got a bit of a competitive advantage when he was like a pro for 20 years.
Yeah, but we'll get there. This is just it's the first domino. We got to be next.
Daniel, I'm assuming you're Canadian. You don't have to say sorry. I'm just joking. You're allowed to watch whoever you want.
No, don't believe him, Daniel.
We are at 96 viewers right now. We're trying to get to 100.
Bro, Dennis.
I just
That's
saw
all
a
right.
crazy tan here. There's some crazy hair and tans, and
I mean, that is a fit right there.
that was crazy.
And the fact it was combed, you could tell he was thin up top and he just combed it over jet black.
Yeah.
Did
Ooh,
Alcaraz?
Dennis hits the line there, catches the line.
Dang.
Swing and a miss for Alcaraz.
It's not just me. Alcaraz misses the ball too sometimes.
Yeah, but that is, if you want to see what JP looks like on a tennis court, that's a great representation right there. Same athletic quality, same
Right.
velocity on the swing, just not connecting with the ball.
Yeah.
It happens to everyone.
What do they say? 90-cent move, 10-cent finish. That's a basketball one for you.
I've actually never heard that one. I played basketball my whole life.
Dang.
Must be a Southern thing.
Because I guess it would apply to hockey too.
Yeah. 90-cent move, 10-cent finish.
40-30 on him. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Can he make some magic? Can he make some magic and get it to deuce?
Bink.
Come on.
Bink. Oh.
What? Oh, my.
Oh.
Bro.
Carlos Alcaraz, you are a freak.
He should not have freaking picked that one up.
That's crazy. Denis had a great pass off his backhand, and Alcaraz picked it up.
Like, look at this.
Oh, my gosh. Watching the replay, that pickup is just absolutely ridiculous, and it's going to make Denis sick, I would think.
That is disgusting. You know that had to feel so good, too.
What a freak of nature this little Spaniard is. So balanced. You see that final volley just stays perfectly chest over feet, perfectly balanced.
All right, hey, good serve from Denis to start out this next game.
Yeah. Daniel says the ability to rotate the racket to square behind his back. Yeah, that's right. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Let's get into don't tell me it's going to be another double fault.
If his double fault count gets into the 10 plus range, which I might have just changed.
Right there.
We might see some wires cross from Denis.
How many has he had right now?
He's
6?
only at 6, to be fair. He's only at 6. And Alcaraz is at 5. So I think if you're throwing them in, at least you look across the net and the other guy's throwing it in, it probably makes you feel a little bit better.
Daniel says 11 double faults in 11 games.
Mr. Statistician over here.
For real. Bro, if this one.
No.
Okay. Yes, sir. True. I wonder if it is windy. I know that's been a thing.
Hold up. Let me get you. It says wind is at 7 kilometers an hour. So no, not windy.
Yeah, what does the app know, man?
Okay, earlier when I said it was, so now it's currently 20 degrees Celsius. I think that's closer to like 70 degrees.
Okay.
Fahrenheit.
I guess I could just look
like room 20 degrees Celsius is essentially room temperature.
Yeah, let me pull it up on my weather app.
Denis bangs in a big first serve there. Great finishing volley. Punches through that. Gets 2 game points there on his serve. 40-15.
Let's go, man. Enough of these faults. Indian Wells. No way that got over. Bro, Alcaraz lucked out heavy on that first one.
Which one?
His first return. It looked like he kind of mishit it. Yeah, it's 67 degrees there right now, Fahrenheit. Rain tomorrow for anybody out there.
Oh, really? At Indian Wells?
Yeah, like it looks like a 60% chance. I don't know when though. Maybe that could be at night or something.
Game Shapovalov, and we're at 99 viewers, and Shapovalov's feeling good now. He's into this match, I would say. On serve 2-1 in the second set for Denis Shapovalov.
Let's go.
Against Carlitos Alcaraz. Let's check in on the live Betway feed odds. They've got Denis at plus 1,000 still.
Okay.
Which, I mean, like, does that not seem a little high to you? Like, we got a match here with two of the top most informed players going right now, and he only has to win 2 sets to win.
I'm with you. It feels high, but we love that as the person on the other side of the sports book.
Responsibly, we love that.
Responsibly, and we briefly touched 101 viewers. We're back to 99.
Whoever just left is in my bad books.
Yeah, they gave us the hope, but they didn't give me enough time to take a little screenshot. Oh, I got to take a photo just to let people know that it's real.
We're gonna be at a couple hundred by the end for sure. Once this match reaches epic levels.
Yeah, let me get that out there. Did Alcaraz go to the bathroom or something?
No, just so you're on Tennis TV here, so you don't see any commercials. It's great. They just hang out.
Oh, got you.
Another free advertisement there for Tennis TV. We're just cooking up our next partnership. So, we're huge friends of Tennis TV. They're trying to figure out their game. They're trying to figure out what type of bag to give us, and we appreciate that. All right, Carlos Alcaraz on serve 1-2 in the second set. So Denis's strategy for this year, as far as I've seen, has been to block almost every return back in play. So on the backhand, that's slicing it or just kind of chipping it back in. And on the forehand, you'll see him a lot of times too. This is on the first serve return. You'll see him block it back a lot of the times. Not every time. There, Shapovalov just went over that backhand and did it pretty well. But it seems like in general, he's going for a high percentage of returns in play, which I think is a great play.
It looks good. I was also hearing with the lefties, man, who was it? Apparently a lot of the guys do not like practicing with lefties.
Right.
And I forget what tournament it was at. I think Ben Shelton was talking about it, and it was some sort of funny story of how he was practicing with another lefty like every single day because nobody else would.
Oh yeah.
Would agree unless the person's about to play a lefty, obviously. But
right. I mean, they scramble. It's like leaving all your homework to the last minute. They're like, I'm not going to do this ever until I have to.
Right. Get this tweet out for the gang. Share this link one more time.
Denis skies one and hurts his little finger, I think.
Not good. He's
just asked for some tape. Hopefully that doesn't distract him because he's going to be serving here at 2-all now.
I know. It's like when one little thing happens, it's so easy just to focus on it.
Oh, I know. The intrusive thoughts that come into your head. You're like, hey, maybe I could focus on this and then just throw away the whole match and no one will care because I just hurt myself.
Yeah.
It's like you're like, I've been there. I've been like playing tennis where literally no one's watching. I'm like, it's intense. You're like, ooh, maybe I can go home early if I just like throw
right.
Like, what?
What's this guy doing? He's calling in the tape.
I think he's calling in the tape. That's the tape guy.
Gosh, what do we need to do to get his job? Let me get a walkie-talkie for a tournament. We'll make it the best tournament ever.
That's we still got to think of segments we want to do with these players potentially. If like I would think it would be pretty funny. Maybe like if we just say we're going to do something at the PTPA, we just pretend we're like part of the PTPA and we're like, hey, so as part of your player benefit, we've actually just hired you a personal security guard for the rest of the tournament. And it's just you with like a waistband on and like
I'd like to
walkie-talkie.
introduce you to JP. Just have an insane outfit on.
It's just like super tight little shorts, and I'm like, so he's gonna be with you 24/7 in Miami going forward. You go to the bathroom, he's coming in there with you. You do anything, he's
Paul Blart Mall Cop style. Oh,
exactly.
did Shapovalov have the oysters, Kim? Thank God he didn't have the oysters. He ducked the oysters that everybody was having 2 weeks ago in Mexico.
We are going to figure out what they were eating. We're going to ask some of the people who were connected to the players who were seriously ill down in Acapulco. We're going to ask them what the heck was going on.
What we got there? Was that 40-15? Come on.
Come on, brother. You know what I love about watching these two guys is they both play at a pretty fast clip.
Right.
You know,
so much more enjoyable.
Yeah. Almost at a set and a half, and we're only an hour and 15 in. Probably not even an hour 15, right? Because actually they walk on court at 6 o'clock. So they actually don't start playing until like
right. Well, we've been streaming for hour 11.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we were right as they got on.
Yeah. So hopefully I might got two more games in me.
Yeah, whatever you can do, this is good. What time's your flight in the morning?
6 a.m. is when it leaves.
So you're waking up at what, 4?
Yeah.
And it's 9 o'clock there. So you go to bed 9:30, you go right to sleep, and then you get, what is that? It's like that's like 7.5 hours actually.
That would be very solid. It just takes me a while to fall asleep.
You can't. What do you have to do to fall asleep? Are you on your phone scrolling for like half an hour until your eyes hurt?
No, because if I'm on my phone, then I definitely won't be able to fall asleep. So dude, I'll just be I'm just laying there like, I'll just have random thoughts. Sometimes I am my most creative at night, which is good and bad, because there's nothing worse and better than coming up with an idea or thinking of an idea at like 10:30 p.m. because then it just guarantees you another, all right, well, now that I'm thinking about this, I'm going to be up for the next 45 minutes. And then you're like, well, I have to get up at 6 to go do this. So then you start thinking about that. It just spirals. And
you're like, wait, why am I sleeping now? And then you get a bit frustrated that you're not sleeping. You're like, oh, it's only going to be 7 hours of sleep. Dude, I hate that.
Exactly.
Trust me, with the kid, it's been a whole nother level. And like,
right.
So my mind goes crazy as well. Unless I fall asleep quick if I'm tired and I time it all right. But if I'm not, I'm laying there. Sometimes I'll just go on my phone so I don't think.
Yeah.
But then if I see stuff on my phone that makes me think, like if I go on the tennis part of my Instagram, it's like not good usually. And then I just gotta look at dumb stuff.
Shout out Lucas, man. Lucas he's in the chat
from Twitter, which is epic. And fun fact, Lucas, good looking fellow there, is my cousin.
Oh, really?
My wife's cousin. So my cousin-in-law.
Wait, where does he live at?
Arizona.
That's what I thought, because I remember following him. I'm pretty sure I followed him back on Twitter.
See, that's why JP's a legend. No, Lucas is awesome. I consider him one of my good friends, even though he's family. Oh, great volley.
Wow.
Alcaraz.
Lucas de Jong. That's used to be a legend on the Netherlands with that last name on their soccer team.
Yeah, he is Dutch, so he's going to love that you're saying that. He's also, congrats to Lucas on a big new job with the Arizona Diamondbacks. JP, so next time you guys are in Phoenix, baseball connection.
Dude, that would be awesome, because we will, at some point, we'll go to Arizona because Taylor's from there. He's from Cave Creek. Oh, shoot, dude. I caught Steven, lock into this next play because you're going to freak out.
Okay. Alcaraz just had a huge smashed on him.
Yep.
Camera guy thought he was going to get a catch in there. Nope. Okay.
Now watch this.
Oh,
look at that.
What a return there from Shapovalov. Just a stab, forehand out wide, return winner.
Gotta feel amazing.
That's
take us on, Lucas. Taking you up on that, Lucas.
End of his wingspan. Yeah, Lucas, he's always there to hook up the bros.
I'm trying to think. We
Yeah.
there's a Gamecock that he used to be on the Diamondbacks. I'm pretty sure Christian Walker was with him, but let's go. Dennis down 30-40 right now. Alcaraz serving for the game. Can he get it to deuce?
Dennis has won 2 points in a row on the return. So Alcaraz's eyebrows raised. That's what happens in these games. You get to 30-40. Dennis digging and gets it to deuce. Dennis wasn't sure if that ball was going to fall in, and I don't think Alcaraz was either. And then it did, and he pushed it wide.
That's huge. This is going to be a massive, hopefully just 2 points for Dennis.
It's going to be bad for you, JP. If he breaks here and he's going into the third set winning, like you're going to be, I know you're going to be in bed following it, and then you might as well just come back on the stream.
I know, bro.
The worst part, into your bed, turn the lights off, keep commentating while you fall asleep.
The worst part is that I still need to pack.
Yeah, I can't really feel bad for you there because that's like,
dude, we just been, it's been a busy week. That no excuse, but
I'm assuming your packing is not that elaborate, just from what I know about you virtually over the internet.
Yeah, not at all. It's
like, is it like, what do we got clean here?
The problem is the fact that we're going to Montana, so I got to have all the warm clothes.
Oh yeah,
and it just takes up a lot of space. I'm a carry-on bag type of traveler, and I'm really banking on being able to borrow some of this brand's clothes because I don't really own a lot of camo. Alcaraz gets it done.
Alcaraz shuts the door, 3-all. Got him there to.
It's a good set.
This is a good set. And what Kim said was pack light, live heavy.
That's the motto we have at Bussin'.
Is that right?
Pack light, live heavy, baby.
So Bussin' still, I know they get signed into a big new contract, and they're not giving you a carry-on. They're not giving you a check bag.
The check bag is all personal.
Sheesh.
Dude, Sitton and I on our honeymoon, we both did. All we had was our carry-on and our personal item for the whole week.
Hey, that's good. I believe that when Nicole and I were in Europe traveling around, we were on EasyJet, which is like, I kid you not, like $30 plane tickets to go to these different places.
That's cool.
That's only if you get a personal item, not even a carry-on. So Nicole would be like, I would have like a backpack with a few clothes in it. And you have to be able to squish it into this little thing that they make, and like they actually do make you test it. So and we got burned on that once.
Yeah,
she would have like kind of like these like not duffel bags, what they call like tote bags.
Right.
We kind of have like 3 of them, and then our thought was always like, okay, well, one of them's your purse, one of them's your tote bag. They're all just like filled with clothes. But she's the pretty girl, right? So I feel like she was getting more leniency than I was. So I'm like carrying all the stuff.
The handsome men don't get the same treatment that pretty women get.
Yeah, especially super handsome men like me, like super, super handsome men. Like we're always getting like stopped and like harassed, like let us go, on the plane.
Right. It's like people forget that you are also like a person.
Right. Yeah. They like, we're just an object to them, and that doesn't always make me feel good.
Right. But we're progressing. Handsome men are gaining more rights.
That's right.
And that's why we're out here on stream today. Yes, we're here to watch tennis, but we're also here to stand up for all the handsome men out there.
That's right.
Like Denis and Carlos.
Like Denis, who just hit a nice forehand winner up the line as he was in a spot of bother.
Right.
Down love 30. He's now down 15-30 on his serve, but he's going to have to focus here and not hit another double fault.
Jeez. Come on, Denis.
I may have just jinxed him. If I do, I will log off the stream and have to say goodnight.
If you jinxed him. Oh my gosh.
I did jinx him. We're gonna Daniel.
Well done, Daniel. Well done.
I'm gonna shut up.
Dude.
Holy crap.
Yep, exactly, coach. Deep breath. Dang, there's an open seat too. So I know he's gonna have an extra. I won't even be there, but Steven, he's gonna have an extra seat in Miami.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get invited because he's gonna watch this back. Oh, Alcaraz dumps the second serve return into the net.
Dude, that was nice.
And Shapovalov may have got away with it a little bit there, so that's good. But he's got another break point that Shapovalov will have to fend off here if he wants to stay on serve.
Which we need.
Because if he doesn't, JP might be in bed on time.
Right. Here we go.
His first
Oh,
serve
no.
falling, and
Don't say anything, Steven. Do not say anything. This is going to be fine. It's going to be good. See? It's all good.
hey.
Yeah.
Tough from Alcaraz. Great backhand up the line. Denis bounces the racket out of frustration. And yeah, Alcaraz just tough.
This might be it for me. In no way do I think this is over at all.
I appreciate that.
But I have to pack. I got to do my thing.
We respect that, JP, and we know that you're not giving up on our guy.
No, never.
We know that you personally believe he's going to figure out how to take this 3 and probably win it, but you're so committed to your mental and physical health that you're committed to getting a good sleep, and we respect that for our partners here at the Slice.
And I promise if I did not have a 6 a.m. flight, if it was any flight later, I would stay up till 3. But there's a lot that's going on tomorrow.
Yeah. We respect that. So JP, everyone gives some clicks for JP for being out here on the stream late at night in Tennessee.
Yep.
And I will carry you the rest of the way as we watch this epic comeback from Denis Shapovalov.
Sounds good. I will not press end stream. I will just exit out.
All right, sir. You have a good night. Sleep well, and
All
safe
right.
travels tomorrow.
See you, bro. See you, chat. Thank you, everybody that's tuned in. Keep tuning in. Keep following along with Steven. You know he's going to bring you the good commentary. And make sure you are subscribed to the channel. See you guys.
See ya. All right. All right. Nope. Yeah. So Alcaraz here serving. Denis gets the first point on return with an amazing backhand return, followed up with a winner at the net, backhand winner at the net, which he gave a little apology for, but then probably behind the scenes was like, let's go. Let's go. All right, people. If you're in the Denis Shapovalov camp, how are you feeling? Down a break, obviously at an inopportune time. But we know Denis isn't giving up because he is right here in this set. Down a break now. Potentially a bit of a loose service game there, but it ain't over till it's over. Unforced errors are up for Shapovalov in this set and down for Alcaraz a lot. They just showed it on the screen. 8 unforced errors this set for Alcaraz compared to 16 in the first set for him. And he lands a big first serve there that Shapovalov cannot handle. Another big first serve there from Alcaraz. I can't see the speeds there, but they look like they're getting pretty good pop. Another good first serve there from Alcaraz, but handled well from Denis, and then who put the passing shot down at the feet of Alcaraz, who couldn't handle it. So Denis he's gotten looks on the Alcaraz serve all night. Wasn't able to convert on them early, but then did get the break at the end of the first set. And he's going to need to get another one here if he wants to extend this match. Oh, but That is a first serve, kick serve from Alcaraz that I believe caught a bit, maybe the front part of the line, and just kicked up like crazy on Denis, who did not appreciate that. So Denis will now serve to stay in the match, and we will see if he can. Dropped my pen, but don't think I need that. Denis Shapovalov to serve. His serve stats, what are they at right now? %52% first serve in. Wow. Alcaraz dumps another volley into the net. He's actually dumped quite a few into the net. After great defense by Shapovalov at different points of this match. So that was a great squash shot by Denis there, drawing the error. Second serve and volley there by Denis, gets the miss on the backhand. Janko Tipsarevic there. They're showing him in Denis's box. Good looking guy. Good net play there by Denis. Gets the point. Gets it to 40 love there. Soft hands after a couple big serves. Big come on from Denis after he gets an unreturned first serve there to get the game, get it to 4-5, and now Carlos Alcaraz will serve for the match. 37 minutes into this second set. It's been a very close set, I would say, except for that one service game from Denis. The server has been pretty solid, but Denis is now going to have to come out here and get the break. So we'll see if he just... We'll see how many first serves Alcaraz makes, and we'll see if Shapovalov goes for the block return on either side or if he tries to be a bit more aggressive with it. Denis coughing on the sideline. They got the camera straight on him here. Got him drinking waters, drinking Gatorade. Staying pumped up. Thanks for being here, guys. This is great to watch. We haven't done one of these watch parties in a while, so it's awesome to be here with you. Thanks for being in here and hanging out and making it happen. Crowd definitely looks like it's pretty full now here, at least in the lower bowl where I can see, which makes sense. You would have thought it'd be pretty packed out, especially for a marquee star-studded matchup like this. But here we go. Alcaraz to serve it out, serving for the match. Shapovalov trying to break. First serve unreturned. Was into the forehand of Denis, and it looked kind of close to his body, so wasn't able to block it back. Pushed it wide. 15 love. Oh, wow. Alcaraz handled that so well. Drop shot by Alcaraz. Denis got to it because he's a freak of nature. Got it up. It hit the net tape, but then Alcaraz just swatted away with no real issue. Just unbelievable hands from both these guys, but I've always just been shocked by how good Alcaraz is with his hands. Big first serve from Alcaraz, gets returned by Denis. Kind of a bit of a dagger miss there from Denis. He just missed that rally ball. He was trying to get it to the backhand of Alcaraz, and that miss hurt him. So match points here, 3 in a row for Alcaraz. This is the first serve. But makes no mistake with that overhead and gives a Bamos and takes care of business 6-2, 6-4 versus Denis Shapovalov. And they're having some laughs at the net. Big dap up at the net, big smiles between two great guys. And Denis Shapovalov wishes Alcaraz good luck. And we've got a Bamos from Carlos. Gives thumbs up to the crowd, a couple waves. Everyone comes and has a good night. We got the bumblebees buzzing in the crowd. I think they're serving, or they're cheering for Alcaraz. I think he gave him a point. So Team Alcaraz is pumped up. Daniel says it is over, and it is. So thank you guys for watching. Just on a quick summary note, I think Shapovalov could feel good about his level there tonight. You know, he didn't maybe play his best match start to finish. Took a bit of time for him to get into it. But once he found his level there, he was in most of the Alcaraz service games, and his rally game, serve return game was very competitive with Alcaraz's. So I think from a level checking perspective for Denis, that was a confidence building match, I think, as he's still in that building aspect of his career, trying to get the ranking back up, which he's already done such a great job of. And Alcaraz on this Indian Wells court is so good. Hasn't lost here since 2022, I guess. And he's putting on a jacket now to go do the interview and just looks super solid out here and definitely looks like the favorite to win this tournament. Have a good night, Kim. Thanks for being here. Have a good night, everyone else. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing to The Slice if you have not yet. And stay tuned for our next live watch party. But mainly, if you're going to be in Miami, stay tuned, and we will see you when we are there. Take care, everybody. Catch you next time.